All right, guys, welcome to Cards for Heroteers 7. I am Mark Roman, the creator and emperor of Mark Roman Empire. I also have a podcast. So what we do at Cards for Heroteers, we got some prizes folks win. This is a Mark Roman Empire, also podcast production. We also let you know who's going to be on the podcast this week. And it's all for my cause, Heroteer, where we're helping Venka and Will. They've been homeless. They currently have housing in a hotel through a local charity. That's temporary due to the pandemic. Don't know how long they'll have it, and we don't know if that'll lead to permanent housing. In the meantime, they got a car that really could use a lot of repairs and maintenance and has been their home for the last year. Also, they're getting hit hard, as a lot of folks in their position do, with bank overdraft fees. So that just eats up what little funds they've got. So we're trying to do what we can to help them out. How does it work? Pretty simple. I'm a not quite middle class working artist, so I've got swag, like my poem, Son of Elmer Gantry's Bitch, which I can autograph. I've got a cool photo of my Lieutenant Frank character, which I can autograph for you. And Lieutenant Frank's had citations he issues. That's the current swag. There's going to be future swag. Maybe we'll get some playing cards, t-shirts, coffee mugs, who knows. So you can do $5 or more, the Mark Roman Empire gift card, and half of that I will donate directly to Venka and Will. Right there. So that's how it works, and it's been working pretty well. We got a cool show coming up this week. Before I get into that, we've also got some new stuff going on. If you notice here on the YouTube, we got some new content. We got the church playlist. That's right. I mean, you can't have an empire and not have some religion, right? So we've got the Most Holy Mark Roman Empire Church of Divine Touch. That's right. People were interacting with me on the Facebook, doing the live stream, and we got it for you now. You can watch anytime you want on replay on the YouTube. Episodes as recent, or I should say, services as recent as yesterday. So check that out. We also, oh no, what happened? What happened to your hair, Mark? Well, it's gone. I shaved it, all right? And it's not for a role. Everyone keeps asking me, what movie role is it for? It's because I can't go to my hairstylist because of the quarantine. So, it'll grow back by the time I get to see my hairstylist and she could do something with it. She'll have something to work with. It'll grow back. It's all good. Anyway, last night when I was freshly shorn, I did a bunch of quick takes. We had hair and makeup, Jean-Luc Picard. What'd you do today? Kojak, Professor X, Vic Mackey. It takes you less than a minute to listen all 7. You can also watch it. That's the Cue Ball Hot Takes playlist. I can say Cue Ball because I am one right now. Yeah, that's how that works. All right, and don't forget, guys, this has been really popular. My Lieutenant Frank's on Cameo, cameo.com/Vegas90210. Price just went up from $5 to $10 a pop, guys. So if you're waiting around for it to get cheaper, don't do that. These are getting really popular. They're moving quick, so jump on there. Now, there's been, from time to time, a flash sale. Don't expect those. I don't know when I'm doing those next. So if you luck out, good for you. But if you really want a Lieutenant Frank video through Cameo, do it while it's only $10, because that's not going to be for long. All right. Our guest this coming week on the podcast is none other than fans of Jimmy Century. That's right. Maybe you heard their tune Hot Sahara. Sorry, guys. It's been a long Monday. Hot Sahara. It was on The L Word on Showtime. So check that out. We'll talk about it on the podcast. Victor and Alicia, they're at the Grammys recently. Really cool folks. Turns out, actually, Johnny D. Domenico, who was on podcast number 27, he mentioned being at a house party, and that's where John and I met. It was Victor and Alicia's house party. Yes, at their very own Lacey Lane Studios, which is pretty amazing. They're doing some cool things over there. So look for the episode here in the next couple days, guys. Wednesday. Got a good feeling about Wednesday this week. I'm trying to get caught up. All right, we got the Sermo Maximus. I guess we're just going to keep waiting until someone wants to play. That's cool. It's just a $20 Mark Roman Empire gift card. I don't know. We might throw some other stuff in, too. I don't know. Every week it might be a little bit different. But to qualify for that, and we can actually use these cards to find a winner for Sermo Maximus, you actually got to go to the Mark Roman census, which if you already registered, cool. You're in. You'll get the email each week to know what's going on the podcast. But even if you already are, this is the only way that you can register your Sermo Maximus, which you'll hear during each episode of the podcast. So listen to the podcast this week when it drops. And if you want to enter for next week's card for Heroteers Sermo Maximus, you got to enter right there. Just go to markromanempire.com and click Census in the menu. And you guys can do that. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's do Cards for Heroteers. Yeah, it's like Cards for Humanity. Or I'm sorry, Cards Against Humanity. It's actually nothing like it. But whatever. I had to start from something, guys. It's early days in the Empire. How long can I keep saying that? So we've had many winners. And usually what happens, we have two different types of games we do here. We have the general game where we look at the entire membership of the Heroteers. We're up to 45 now. And of that 45, these folks have already won, so they can't win again until we cycle through the current 45. Now, what we've been doing lately, because we've had some cool prizes that are worth a lot, is you can actually buy entries. And so for each $5 of Mark Roman Empire purchase, you get an entry. So that's the way it's been the last couple of weeks. So in that case, and this hasn't happened yet, but you could have someone who's on this list who's already won who could win because they bought entries in the higher stakes contests we've been having. We'll go back to the regular ones. So if you haven't, you don't have to spend another dime. You're already a Heroteer. You still have a chance to win some cool stuff. But that's not what we're doing this week. This week, we got a cool photo shoot generously donated by Heroteer Jason Woolfolk.com. That's JSONWOOLFOLK.com. And he's the guy, maybe you've been saying, he's been doing those stay-at-home portraits that you've seen on the Instagram. He is that guy. In fact, my Lieutenant Frank was one of his portraits. Pretty cool, huh? All right, guys. Who do we have eligible this week? Well, we're in a unique situation. Check this out. Okay, so we got 10 entries. All right, so we got the entire suit of spades taken care of by one Heroteer. Ritze. But why would you even draw a card, Mark? We already know Ritze is going to win. Because I have to have a card. It's got to be in a photo in the cover. It's a thing. We got to do it, guys. So, even though we know Ritze is going to win, and remember, there's no royalty here, okay? Royalty's out. Jokers are out. But we don't worry about suits this time. And if this upsets anyone, I mean, the good news I see here is that we still got some $25 in direct cachet to Vanka this week. That makes a big difference. So, you know, you can jump on board for next week. I'll tell you what the prize about that is in just a minute. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. You know, do these every week. Serious foul. Look at that. But I guess I picked a good time to have the cards spill out because this is literally for theatrical reasons only because we already know who's going to win. You know, one person could have, at the last minute today, with just $5, they could have had their hat in the ring here. But it didn't happen. That's okay. The Heroteer train keeps moving on, guys. You can be involved. You don't have to be. It works regardless. All right, let's try one more shuffle here. But Mark, this it doesn't matter. One last cutting. You know what? It matters to me, okay? It matters to me. All right, so it doesn't matter the suit. We're just looking at the number. Ah, sorry, King. Yeah, we don't do royalty here. All right, let's try one over here. What do we got? Oh, we got a 3. let's consult our our list and see who won. Let's see. Well, it looks like as long as a 3 is of any suit, then Ritze wins. Ritze wins. Congratulations, Ritze. She is our number 1, literally our first Heroteer. And she already told me when she got those entries, she said, Mark, what I want you to do is award the prize, if I win, to the most deserving busker. So I thought, well, of the Heroteers, of the 45 Heroteers, who's the most deserving busker? And I got to think, who's gotten the most involved with Heroteer and given back in various ways? And that was not difficult to deduce. That would be Hollywood Wolverine, a.k.a. Ross Johnson. And speaking of which, if you want to help support creatives through Heroteer, Hollywood Wolverine's a part of that. What you're looking at is one of his headshots, which he will autograph for you if you participate in the Double Down. What's the Double Down? Thanks for asking. Double Down is where you do $20 for Heroteer, and then you double down an additional $20 that goes to Logan. And Logan will autograph this photo for you. Venka will get $10 out of the Heroteer 20. You get 4 entries in the drawing for next week that we'll talk about imminently. So congratulations, Hollywood Wolverine, for winning from a very generous first Heroteer, Ritze. All right. So what do we got next, guys? We've got, lastly, but not leastly, prize for next week, which I believe is going to be Cards for Heroteers 8. It will be a voiceover message from our guest, Alicia Perron, of fans of Jimmy Century. She has done a lot of professional voiceover work for a lot of different Fortune 500s and other brands that you might recognize. So she's going to do a short voiceover message for whoever wins Cards for Heroteers next week. There will be some terms and conditions, okay? This isn't going to be like, a Super Bowl commercial. This will be, a few words, maybe a few sentences that yet to be determined, but give you guys a little sense of what that will be for next week. And there you have it, guys. If you want to get more involved, get more involved. Just go to either markromanempire.com or heroteer.org. Click on Cards for Heroteers, and we'll be updating that later today or tomorrow for next week. And look forward to the new episode dropping on Wednesday with fans of Jimmy Century.